I was actually really excited when I heard about the theme tonight, broke, because it feels like something like everyone can relate to. Like everybody's been broke, especially if you've been to college. It's where my story takes place. My junior year of college, I lived by myself. I think there are two types of broke college kids. Mostly you guys think of what? Like a guy wearing sweats, sitting in a futon, eating ramen, right? Like how many of you were that person? Nobody. Holy crap. Did nobody go to college? Well, I wasn't that type of person either. I was a special type of broke. I was a very unique type of broke. I was the type of broke where you could tell how much money I didn't have just by looking at me. Like, let me explain to you what I mean. Like, I was very unkempt. My beard was very, 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 very messy. Like, homeless people wouldn't even ask me for money. They would just kind of like walk by and give me words of encouragement. They're like, hey, man, keep your head up. Like, how bad did I look? Holy shit. Like, I'm getting like the tail end of an It Gets Better speech from like homeless Joe on the corner. It was my favorite time of the year though. It was the last day of the school year, which means textbook buyback. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I'm gonna explain it to you. It's when you take $300 worth of textbooks, you go to the store where you bought them, put them on a counter, and go, hey, how much can I get for these? And they give you like $6 in quarters. And a coupon for a Shamrock Shake in June, and they spit in your face and you walk out. I don't think you guys are really understanding how broke I was at the time. Like, I would have held on to that Shamrock Shake coupon, like, all the way up until March. My apartment wasn't any better. It was very, very messy. I didn't really care about hygiene at the time. You could have matched me with my apartment just by looking at them both. I fit in very well. I have knowledge about living by myself. I wasn't very good at it. Like, I know the top 5 worst types of candy to get stuck in your beard. That shouldn't be like a piece of knowledge somebody has, right? Like, nobody should have that information in their head, but I just know it. So I get about $42 from my $400 in books. It's Starburst, Jolly Rancher. You guys are thinking about it, I know. It's Starburst, Jolly Ranchers, bubblegum, any type of chocolate, and then the lollipop. The first 4, because they're hard to get out. The last one, lollipop, not because it's hard to get out. It's easy. It's got a handle. You just kind of rip it. But just like the visual of a man with a lollipop just attached to his beard, it's very, very sad. So I get about $42 from my textbooks. I figure a bus ride home costs about $22, so I have about $20 to spend or save. This is where I got the angel and the devil on my shoulder. Angel's like, you should probably save that money. Save it, go get something nice, go get something for your brother when you go home, visit him. And then like the devil's like, I want chicken wings. How about you? And I'm like, hell yeah, I want chicken wings. So I went and got some chicken wings. And they had a special deal. It was like quarter wing night, which is ridiculous. I ended up going probably until past midnight. All my friends had gone home at the time. All right, it was the last day of the school year. And I get home past midnight. I have one of these electronic locks on my door that apparently resets the code when my lease is up. I didn't read when my lease was up. Yeah, I know. I was there. And I type in my code, and my door doesn't open. I try calling my landlord. Nobody answers. So I kind of just went to a park and slept on a bench that night. I was homeless for a night. Right, which wasn't really that bad. I mean, it was June. It was pretty nice out. But, like, that same homeless guy told me to keep my head up and was, like, walking by. And I was like, no, man, it's all right. I'm a student. He was like, yeah, it's all right. It gets better, man. It gets better. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's not believing me. It wasn't too bad. I ended up calling my landlord the next day. But when you think about being broke and you think, like, you really don't have any money, when you are sleeping on a park bench in the middle of June, just kind of like looking up, it was cloudy. I really wish I could see the stars, but I couldn't. You realize how much being broke is awesome. Like, I really was glad that I had those like that $20 to do nothing with. I couldn't get a bus ticket until the very next day. I ended up going home, and you know what? I don't mind being homeless for a day. It was actually a pretty cool story, so I liked it.